Okay, welcome back. So I'm going to look at number 6 on the Chapter 4 review, which is asking us about interest formulas. So we're wondering how long will it take for $8,000 to grow to $20,000 if the rate is 7% compounded continuously. Okay. Well, and it also gives us the two equations for interest. You've got the A equals P times 1 plus R over N to the NT. And then you've got A PERT. Okay. And these two formulas, it will always give you them if you need them. But you do need to know how to use them and which one to use in which situation. Okay, so for this, we are compounding our interest continuously. Okay, so that means I'm using APERT. Okay, continuous interest means I use e to the RT. Okay, so I will always be using this guy for continuous interest. If it told me I compounded annually, then I would be using this. That's where I'm compounding so many times a year. Okay, and n is the number of times a year that you are compounding. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I wonder how long it will take for my 8,000 to grow to 20,000. So 20,000 is what I want to end up with. So I'm going to use this formula, A equals P e to the RT. So 20,000, and I want to hit that, right? And then I know P is how much I'm starting with, so 8,000. E to the RT, so R is the interest rate, which is 7%, which we should convert to a decimal. So to convert it to a decimal, you move over the decimal place 2 places, right? So it would be there now, so there's going to be a 0 there. So it's 0.07t. Okay? So that's the situation we're dealing with. We want 8,000 times e to the 0.07 times t, and then times that all by 8,000 to equal 20,000. And I just want to solve for t, right? How long it will take for us to get there. Okay. So how do we solve this equation? Well, we'll start by getting the e to the x alone. So we'll divide both sides by 8,000. Okay. So I get, we could simplify that to be 20 divided by 8 is equal to e to the 0.07t. Okay. And so then you can solve for t. And how we do that, how do we get t out of the exponent? We need to take a ln of both sides to get rid of this e. Okay, so we do ln of 20 over 8, which I think that simplifies a little bit, right? 4 goes into both of them, so that's 5 over 2 is equal to, and when we do the ln of this side, the e's go away, and we get 0.07t. So t is going to be ln of 5/2 divided by 0.07. Okay, and you'd throw that in the calculator to let that work. Okay. So that's how you find the answer to this question. And the other story problems, they are giving you equations as well, and you're just going to plug your stuff in and then solve the equations essentially. So hopefully this kind of helps with those ideas. And I think that's the last video I'm going to do for this, unless you guys have other questions that you want help with. But I will see you guys later.